Dímelo, Bo Dominican York. What's going on, mi gente? What the is going on? Ya tú sabes, loco. Last night, put on the scent of the night, Soleil D'Itali by Mancera. Damn, this stuff was good. I woke up to it, bro. I woke up to it. And then an hour later, you know what I did? I re-upped. I put on some more. This stuff is so good. It almost feels like a blue fragrance. I don't get it. It almost feels like a blue fragrance. I don't know, man. This stuff is so delicious. I don't know that you'll need another Mancera Freshie other than Soleil D'Itali. Now, I've got others, and I'm sure you do too if you're a Mancera collector. But this is the one that, that I wanted for a long time. Ever since I got in a year ago, this was one of those ones. I've had it for, 6 months, but during the winter, it wasn't really gonna speak. And right now, during the summer and the heat, gosh almighty. And the atomizer is freaking amazing. These atomizers on these Manceras, let's see if I can get a good, there you go. These atomizers are pressurized. They are really, really effective at controlling how much liquid you apply. And I can do almost like a spray can, down my arm or wherever. You know what I mean? These are amazing atomizers. Let's see if I can waste a spray. Can you see that? Look at that. Woo! It's like a freaking fire hose. What am I getting? I'm getting a citrusy, vibrant opening. This is a very vibrant, potent, fresh opening. And more than ever, I'm starting to pick up my fragrances that have the ambergris, whether it's synthetic or natural, probably synthetic because I doubt that we're using whale, whatever, if that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure. But this ambergris has a salty somethingness, depth to it, an oceanic depth to it that doesn't make it smell aquatic, but can add character to a lot of these fragrances that I'm trying that are freshies. Not just Mancera Soleil D'Itali, and not just Mancera's, but other brands. And I'm finding ambergris to be a very, very effective note to have in a freshie. Other things have it, right? Super popular things that I'm pretty sure a lot of designers have. But Soleil D'Itali is definitely an amazing freshie that I think anybody can appreciate in their arsenal. One of the more highly sung for being a freshie that is just incredible is Versace Pour Homme. I've got several bottles of that because the first one I bought was a tester, didn't have the cap, and then I bought 2 smaller sizes hoping that they would have a cap that fit, but they did not. I should have just bought another 3.4, but that's okay. One of my favorites is Dylan Blue, so much so that I actually purchased a lotion infused with Dylan Blue. So this is something that I will wear a lot throughout this summer. Believe it or not, I haven't worn it yet this summer. I definitely wore it throughout the winter and the spring, but I haven't pulled it out for the heat yet. But I will, and when I do, I know 99% of the time I'm gonna be putting on the lotion, and this thing will, besides being something that lasts a long time, will actually project fairly well off my skin when my skin's also infused with the thing that's helping it stick to my skin. So it's a double whammy. I have it for that. Believe it or not, I have the lotion also for, let's move this to the side. And this is, of course, the Valentino Uomo. It's an EDT. Beautiful scent, amazing scent. And these have amazing atomizers. Now, this is the updated version, right? The reformulation or whatever. People will swear that the OG bottle with the different cap is better, but guys, that's a matter of opinion, and there probably are differences, so forgive my ignorance if you are the man who knows the difference. But this in itself, amazing scent. So much so, again, that I actually bought a lotion infused with Valentino Uomo. And in the beginning, when I first wore this, I didn't really pick up the iris. I guess my nose wasn't really accustomed to picking up on the iris, but very iris focused scent, very fresh. Let's see, what would I describe this? Let's get a nice spray on camera. Not an amazing sprayer, but gosh, even this lasts on my skin for hours, guys. 4 hours. This will last and last and last on me for hours. Again, I stay, and you see my videos, I use a lot of body creams and lotions that maybe a lot of other people don't. A big portion of us do, but not a lot. So when I apply, I'm applying to a very heavily moisturized skin, whether you see it or not. And this lingers, my God, right now in the air, this is what I'm smelling the most. I just sprayed it recently, obviously, but this guy is amazing. And this is so undervalued. You could pick up this bottle, which is probably a 1.7, probably for 20 bucks, 30 bucks at most. And that's a designer brand. And then Dylan Blue, Versace again, you can probably pick up a 3.4 for as little as 40 bucks. I know you'll see it more, but if you do your homework, you research, you get to apply a coupon, you know, you find it for 45 bucks, but you pay 40, and you find it on a place that doesn't charge shipping, and maybe you find it on an overseas website so you don't have to pay taxes. So there are ways that you can get away with having to ramp up that cost. You want to be cost effective with every dollar you spend, right? But today's star of the show, Mancera Soleil D'Itali, is a star. It really is. This is a beast mode freshie, citruses, and if I'm not mistaken, something like lime or mint to make it extra bitter at the top. But then it gets deeper with cardamom and ambergris and vetiver, if I'm not mistaken, and a really great concoction at the base. Oh, musk. There's definitely, if I'm not mistaken, it might be white musk, but it's musk to really amplify and help this. I mean, I woke up with it on skin. You know, I woke up with it on skin. This thing is gorgeous. Mancera Soleil D'Itali, you could probably find this in that $60 range. Again, you got to do your homework, guys. You got to do your homework. You got to be smart. It's your money. I'm not going to spend it for you. You spend it the way you want to, or don't spend it at all, which is the better thing to do. You don't need any of these. We don't need fragrances. We don't need fragrances. But if you do, these are some of the great freshies that I have in my collection, Beau Dominican York, that are inexpensive, relatively, and then just perform. Anyway, que Dios te bendiga. Have a blessed week. Que Dios te bendiga.